Hello everyone. Today what we are going to work on is when the helicopter blades collide with some other object, it should emit a sound and some sparks. So here is the preview. When we go here, see, you can see the sparks that happens because due to the collision of the blades. It doesn't crash at the moment, it only shows this sparks. Later on we are going to work on crashing part as well. Alright, so let's see how to implement this today. Alright, so first let's get started with the effect. So here I'm gonna also use Niagara system from selected emitters, and I'll choose fountain and as sparks. This is the one going to be spawned when the helicopter blades collide with some other objects. Okay, this is what we have. And as for the material, there is a material under starter content, this M radial gradient. I'm going to use that. It's a simple material, it's just a radial gradient with particle color. So I'll use it. Okay. And as for the color, I'll use yellow and change the V value to like 15, so we have some kind of a illumination effect. And this should be enough for us to test. Okay, now let's go to helicopter. Oh wait, this is a continuous one, so I'm not sure if this would work. So it would be better if we use some burst system from selected emitters. Yeah, let's use this directional burst. And as spark burst. Right, here also I use the same radial gradient. Or can we use the what we already had? Yeah, that also will work with the color. Okay, then let's go to the helicopter. Let me open the blueprint. And here for the blades we need some colliders to detect collisions. So let's add a box collision. I'll call it blade collision, and I'll attach it under wing base. Okay. Set the scale to match the blades. Okay, and I'll duplicate this. This also needs to have the same location. And this K, oh, it's already rotated. Oh. Okay, this should be good enough. Now, when these colliders, these by default should be overlap or dynamic. Yes. If this colliders overlaps with something, we need to show a spark. So this one, let's go to on component begin overlap. We need that for both. They generate overlap events. These also should generate overlap events. Yes. Then here, if we get a begin overlap, let's do a spawn particle at location. Should we try this or should we try spawn particle attached? Maybe try that, and let's attach it to the blade collision. And location. How do we know the location? This gives us the world location, so I think we have to set world location after spawning. Okay, and as the emitter template, we can use this NS spark burst. Let's try that. Oh, sorry, this is for cascade. We have to use spawn system attached. Right, and let's convert this to a macro. Spawn spark, so that we can reuse the same part for the other blade collider as well. Okay, now to test this, I'll make the helicopter process, and this one, let's disable rotor position. Okay, let's see if the sparks generate. So I added a print string here to display if I get any collisions with any other component, to print that component. This one we don't need it. So right, let's see now if we get any other. So we are getting collisions with our self objects. That means this one. I have turned off the visibility of that. Why do we get collisions? Okay, because I rotate the helicopter. That's why. Can I just turn off overlap events for this Rotor 1? Would that be a problem? What is that? Let's do spawn system at location. And as the location, I'll use this one. Now let's see. Is it because I didn't compile and save? Let's try again. Let me eject and see. Maybe if the location is not correct, it should be somewhere in 0, 0 location. Yeah, it's in 0, 0 location for some reason. Okay, so why this location is not? I think 0, 0. That's the issue. Why? Oh, is it because we are not, this is not a hit, this is a overlap? I'm not sure. Alright, I think we can only use that if this from sweep is true. Okay, so what we can do is, let's give a point in the blade itself. Okay, it seems that we don't really have a way to get the location. Okay, so but what we can do is, let me modify this colliders a bit. we can get the overlapped component. Let's get the overlapped component. This is a primitive component. Let's add it to the macro as an input. Okay, like this, and we don't really need to use it this way. Let's get world location and use that location. Okay, now let's see. So that means we're gonna have two blades. Why does that happen? Or maybe because it moves faster, that's the reason. So I'll just disable collision overlap events for this and test for one of the objects. Works, but I'm not really happy with the way we get it. Let's try. Oh, let's use some other way. Let's do it like this. Let's give one collider here, like this, and another one here like this, so we shouldn't get any collisions. Then also let's use this node, a spawn component attached. We don't need to change the world location again. Set it to auto destroy. Snap to target. Keep world sky. Re-enable overlap events. Right. But still not happy with the result. So let's try another approach. This time I will use this instead of burst. Here, let's modify this with this component, scale sprite size by speed. Okay, it looks a bit odd, but this looks nice. Right, here we have the alignment velocity aligned. Let's enable that too. Okay, Now NS sparks. Let's attach two of these on these colliders. Add system. Not burst the sparks. Like this. Okay, then I'll make it auto activate disabled, and when it collide, this is blade call. Okay, now when it starts overlapping, let's start the collider, let's start the Niagara system, and when it ends colliding, let's disable it. So here, no, not burst, spark, activate. And then when the collisions end, one component end overlap, let's reactivate. Okay, let's use that too and see what happens. Let's increase the rate, spawn rate from 90 to 900. And then pull this back a bit. Oh, also let's enable collisions. So for that we have to change this to a GPU compute sim because it's more efficient. Oh, this is a spark burst, sorry. Here. Compiling, okay. Wait, why is it already started? let's do something like this. Let's not deactivate it when the overlap ends. Let's deactivate it based on time. So that means let's add retriggerable delay of, let's say, 0.2 seconds, and then deactivate it. So the reason for the retriggerable delay is if that delay is not triggered again, it will not the delay will be executed and particle will be deactivated. But if the delay is called again and again, it will reset always. We have this wave-like behavior. Not sure what causes that. Right, let's change the orientation of the spark. The blades rotate which way? Right, clockwise. So spark, let's rotate it like this and see if that makes a difference. Let's do one more thing. Maybe this activated again and again can also cause problems. So let's add a do once node. Oh wait. If we add a do once node, we can have a we can do this is active. If it is active, we don't have to reactivate. Just skip to this part. Wait. It should be changed. If it is not active, we have to use this. Otherwise, we can escape. Okay, so finally I decided to increase this angle, cone angle, to 180 and change this location of the spark to here, like this. So this is how it looks, and then this part I removed this retriggerable delay, and just once it ends the overlap I deactivated it, and this part also removed, so it's just activate and deactivate just like initial setup. Now it looks like this. So yeah, I'm happy with this, with the way it looks now. It seems better. Now the only thing missing is some sound effects. Okay, I have some gunfire sounds. Let's try using it. Create cue. Fire sound. I don't have any other blades colliding sound, so that's why I'm using this sound. What I have. To get some difference, I'll add 4 random sounds. And this one needs some attenuation. So let's create one as well. I'll leave the default values. Here, let's play sound at location. Use this sound, and as for the location, I'll use this location. Alright, let's see how does the final version looks. That's too slow actually, not fast enough. Alright, we can speed it up if I connect this both and also the end. I imported this. Let's loop it and set the attenuation. And let's use it. I'll attach it under Spark. Audio. And let's remove this, we don't need it. Then let's activate it. In the same time we activate, this is taka taka means the sound, we activate the spark. And deactivate here. it shouldn't be auto activated. Well, actually it makes sense to constantly play that sound, so let's deactivate it with some delay, around 0.6. Not a delay, retriggerable delay. Right, so here is the final preview. Okay, let's check the other side as well. Alright, so I'm gonna stop this episode right here. And thanks for watching. In future I wish to work on, like, if we constantly crash our blades, they should get destroyed, and the helicopter should crash down. So that's the next part I want to work on. And thanks for watching. So as always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link could be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.